How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video. I'm coming at you with some more retro goodness today. It's retro, but it's like new, which is great because, like I said in an earlier video, like the Street Tracks video, I'm a 90s kid. So stuff from the 90s is becoming like 30 years old, and that means 30th anniversaries and new stuff. And apparently Ryan Reynolds is rebooting this series as a cartoon. I mean, it's always been a cartoon, but he's rebooting this cartoon series, and I didn't know that he was doing that because I looked these up after I got them. I already knew they were coming out. I missed the pre-order window before, but I went into my toy store today and I traded a bunch of stuff that I just didn't bring me happiness. That's how it goes with me when I'm a collector. If something doesn't, you know, I don't play with it, it doesn't like make me want to like get more of it. I'm just like, all right, time for that to go. So I got rid of some stuff, and I found these, all three of them, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. And now I pre-ordered the bikes on Big Ben Toy Store because we have the biker mice from Mars. So yeah, with all that being said, let's get these bad boys open. Taking a look at the boxes, you can see we've got Throttle, Vinny, and Moto here. They all say biker mice from Mars. Vinny says with grip claw and hot dog, with sprocket launcher and hot dog, and with rocket gun and hot dog. They are made by Nacelle, which is a newer company as far as I know, but they've got a lot of license so far. They've got Heroes of Cow, something. It was a show I watched when I was a kid. I forget what it's called, but they have like The Expanse. They've got a bunch of stuff coming out. But we have the biker mice today. On the side, we get their names once again, and it says Vinny, a mouse with a cool attitude, Throttle, leader of the biker mice, and Moto, cyborg mouse. And we get some artwork of the characters from the 90s cartoon, which is great. And then on the back, they all get their own description, so we will check them out. For Throttle, it says, as the clear-headed thinker of the group, Throttle makes an ideal leader, calm and sure of himself. He's slow to push into a fight, but ready for action whenever Lindbergh and his goons get out of line. He keeps Vinny out of trouble most of the time, and Moto on track. Throttle has a biker mice from Mars tattoo on his right arm. For Vinny, it says, Vinny may be hot-headed, but he's always loyal to his biker buddies. While he has an eye for the ladies, his special crush is on Charlie. When it's time for tough guy action, Vinny is ready for a fight. So what if he's a little stuck on himself? He knows he can take on Grease Pit with one hand. Vinny wears a mask to hide scars from the Plutarchian battle on Mars. And lastly, for Moto, it says, Moto may not be the fastest thinker on the planet, but his heart is in the right place. He loves baseball and rock and roll, and listens to his favorite tunes by zeroing in on radio frequencies with his antenna. An earlier encounter with Dr. Carbuncle left Moto with a bionic arm and cost him an eye. In spite of this, he's a one-mouse army. So yeah, we get a description for all of them. The other side of the box is completely the same. Top of the boxes, bottom of the boxes. And with all that being said, let's get these bad boys open. So the best way to get these open, like any figure, is to cut the tape on the bottom. And I already did that with Throttle, but I will do the same for the other figures. And then they come out of the cardboard, and they are, I believe, in their 1/10 scale. They're pretty big, but still works for me because we get new biker mice. As you can see, we have our Nacelle Toys biker mice from Mars out of the box. They are differing heights. Moto is the tallest, Throttle is the shortest, or Vinny is the shortest, and Throttle's right there in the middle. They are very detailed. They are very articulated. Not in 6-inch scale, but that's okay because we do get biker mice, and they are making the bikes, which is even cooler. They come with a bunch of accessories, some different head sculpts, and like I said, the details are really nice. If you remember the old figures, these are essentially the same thing, just better, you know, more articulated, bigger, more stuff. And they did a really, really good job. Like, I have the old figures, I'll show them in the comparison, but I'm really excited to have these. I missed out on the pre-order window the first time, like I said, so when I saw them in the toy store, I grabbed them immediately and I carried them around until he was done looking at my stuff and told me what I would get. And then I was like, cool, let me get these in Captain America. So yeah, pretty cool deal in my opinion. Checking out the height of our new biker mice from Mars, Moto is the tallest, and he stands at about 7.5 inches to the top of his antenna. Throttle stands at about 6 3/4 inches, and Vinny stands at about 6 1/4 inches. Going over the articulation, we'll just use Moto because he's got nothing in his hands, and all their articulation is the same. Heads go forward about that far, back about that far, to the side. Pretty good range of movement on the head. Shoulders come up 90 degrees. We do get a bicep cut as well. We get double elbows, which work really nicely. And then we get joints at the wrist, which are free moving, which is really nice. And we get a ball peg in the upper torso. Oh, and it kind of just came off. So that'll show you the articulation. I was trying to bend it more, but it goes. Uh-oh. There you go, popped right back on. And I popped it off again. Doesn't move very far on that ab crunch, but that's okay. There is a cut at the waist, so that works pretty well. Legs come up about that far, to the side about that far. Back, none at all, because the booty gets in the way. We do get a thigh cut. Double knees, they can kick their own butts pretty dang easily. And then we do get a boot cut and some rockers and all that good stuff. And then the tails are articulated on a ball peg. So yeah, all the articulation is the same. It works, and they're pretty dang cool. Checking out their accessories. So they all come with a couple of the same accessories, and the first thing that they all come with, and Throttle's holding it already, is a hot dog. I don't know if that was their favorite food from the show. It's been a while since the 90s, but they all come with a hot dog, and they all come with their pistol, which is nicely painted. It is red, purple, and yellow, and it's nicely detailed and all that. So they all have one of those. And then Throttle comes with 4 hands. He comes with 2 open hands and 2 fists, as well as two open hands, which you can see there. And he does have a leather glove on one. And then he comes with this disc launcher, which does work. It's just really stiff, and I don't want to break it, and I'm not going to do it. But you just push that thing back, and the disc launch out. I did it once, and it just made weird sounds. But it comes with 2 extra discs as well, in case you lose them, which I won't be doing that. And then lastly, he comes with a different head sculpt, one where he's like excited, and you can actually see his eyes under there. I'm sure you can under the other one as well. And then of course, because they're bikers, they all come with a helmet. And the helmets do look different than the vintage colors ones, and I do have those helmets, and I'll show them to you. But for a head swap, we'll grab Throttle here. You just pop the head off, and it comes off really easily. And then you pop that one on, and you got your helmeted biker mice right there. Moto comes with 4 hands as well, 2 open, 2 gripping, and one is purple and one is silver because he's got a cyborg hand. So we have those. Then he comes with a quote-unquote rocket launcher, which is nicely painted. It's got some copper and silver paint. Then we already showed him the blasters. And then we get his motorcycle helmet and a kind of emoting face where he's kind of doing a little bit of a smirk kind of grin. So that's cool. And then for Vinny, first of all, we get this grippy thing, which does grip. You just pull that back and it does a grippy thing. He comes with this crowbar kind of tool thingy that has a handle there. He just puts it, his hand to hold it. And of course we get the hands. Like I said, they all come with the hot dog and the gun. So we get these hands as well. So open and fist hands for punching and for posing. And then, of course, we get the alternate heads. Sorry for bumping the camera. We get the alternate heads, the happy emoting face, and the biker helmet. So yeah, lots of cool accessories with these guys, and I really dig that. Side note, Vinny's glasses are actually removable on both head sculpts. So that's kind of cool. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, also he's not Vinny, he's Throttle. So first, for scale and comparison, you can see we have our new Nacelle Company biker mice from Mars with our retro original Galoob, that's the company, Galoob biker mice from Mars. You can see they're a lot shorter. The colors are pretty similar, not exactly the same because the animation and the cartoons were a little bit different. I'm pretty sure the toy line came first. I used to have the bikes. I don't have them anymore, but I do have their helmets. And as you can see, like I said, the helmets are colored differently. They do have the undertones there, like the black and the red and the purplish stuff, but they're different colors completely. And that's once again differences between the animation and the toy line, because I'm pretty sure that these toys, the newer ones, are based on the animation. Next, here they are with some more 90s goodness in 30 years after the fact with the new Mattel Street Sharks. Gosh, I really can't talk tonight, y'all, sorry. Here they are with Premium DNA, Earthworm Jim, and Jada Toys Chun-Li. More 90s goodness here. I love it. Here they are with Cosmic Legions and Epic Hex. So I guess if you wanted them to be in 6-inch scale, you could be like, yeah, they're just giant alien mice. They're a little bit taller because, you know, Throttle's not too tall. Moto's huge, and Vinny's just like normal size. So like they work well next to Marvel Legends. You can see that Vinny is about as tall a little bit taller than Astonishing and X-Men, Cyclops, and Captain America. Captain America's about the same height as Vinny, really. So you can fudge them and say they're 6-inch. I'm not going to say they're not. And then lastly, here they are with Owlbear. So with all that being said, y'all, I will say that the Nacelle toys, Biker Mice from Mars, are totally worth it, because they're totally worth it to me. You know, I like that nostalgia feels that hits me right here in the heart, because I grew up with stuff like this, not stuff like this, these, except smaller. I showed you them in my comparison. So yeah, it is nice to feel validated and be like, hey, look, the stuff that I liked, other people like too. So that's really cool. And if you guys like this video, make sure to hit the like button down below. Hit subscribe if you are not subscribed, pretty please. And also make sure to comment, let me know if these are cool, if you remember Biker Mice, if you want to look into these. I think they're still available on Nacelle's website, but I always go through Big Red Toy Store and all that stuff. So if you want to grab them, I think you can grab them there. So yeah, do all that stuff. Check out my Patreon if you want to see videos early. It's $1 a month. I love you. I'll see you next time, and bye-bye.